So here we are looking at our red belt technique. Just a reminder, this is just a collection of our fundamental skills we've gathered. We're looking at the area of the top position, and our first thing is the pump handle roll through tilt.
Spin all the way to his other side. So as he builds to his base, I'm getting to the same side as the wrist is on right here. First one I'm going to go for is a pump handle roll through tilt. So I'm going to go through his legs and grab his elbow. So I grab his elbow, I'm going to tuck my head, do a somersault, pull him over. I'm holding his leg up, his far leg up. I'm trapped on this elbow here, pulling his elbow tight, and I'm keeping my hips underneath him. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I get my near fall. He rolls.
Now we're looking at a near side cradle from our cross wrist.
Wrist. From here, I'm going to attack a near side cradle. So I'm going to turn in here. He's going to cradle. And then there's lots of ways we can finish the cradle. The important thing is one elbow is in his neck, the other elbow in his knee. And I can stack it right here by passing this leg up into my hip and then driving my elbow and my knee into the mat over his head. I'm going to use my head as a kickstand on the far side. So I drive this down, stick my head out as far as it can go, and pivot, tripod right there, 3 points of contact while everything's crushed into his face. So again, ideally, we want to finish on top of him, but there are other ways we can finish this cradle. So I bring him down to the mat, I catch his chin, I listen to him sweat, I catch his shin with this big step, and now I'm going to drive through at a T. He goes down, I lock my cradle, one elbow in the neck, one elbow in the knee. From here, I can hook the near leg and drive it back and try and figure 4 this and walk. From here, I can also hook this bottom leg and basket and keep it all locked up. But again, real simply, if I'm tight right here, I need to turn his back over. So from here, I need this shoulder to pop out so I can push it with my chest. So if I'm not going to hook anything with the legs and I just want to pin them here, I'm going to pull my elbows while keeping them tight towards my hips, up towards my chest. That'll pop his shoulder out. I catch it with my chest. This side tucks underneath. I push his shoulder with my chest down to the mat and pin him there.
Here we're going to snag a tilt and roll through it from a pump handle.
As he sits away, I create space right here. I'm going to snag. I'm holding onto his wrist all the time here. My elbow goes in his back. I'm going to pull him up, elevate the bottom leg again, hold him for his near fall. I'm going to let him roll back. From here, I'm going to keep the same position. I'm going to look at his hip towards his knee. I'm going to throw my hips towards his head and roll him up. From here, he doesn't want to get tilted this way again, so he's going to turn his body away. It's real important, partner, you turn the right way here or you're going to get hurt a little bit. So he's turning away. I'm going to tuck my head, throw my hips towards his head, roll his hips up, catch it in the same type of tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here we have a step through Turk or a leg Turk.
Right above the knee, my shoulder's in his back right here. I'm going to circle back, lift this leg, shelf it, step through, make a pillar, and now I'm going to drive, splitting his legs, keeping it turked right here, and I'm going to try to shove my shoulder up towards his chin, come under his head. I'm not scooping and holding his shoulder. My hand's flat, my elbow is flat. I'm jamming in here. And now we're going to look at a variety of ways of pinning. If he starts to bridge, brings his foot up towards his butt, I'm going to have him listen to the phone and pull his foot underneath his butt and bring his head around. If I can't quite pull his ankle, I can cradle and go through his leg, plant on the mat, bring his head around, change my grip, crush him towards his head, spread his legs apart right here. If we tilt, or if we Turk and he bellies down, right here, there's a lot of things I can do. A lot of times I can still hold this shoulder and drive my knuckles in the mat and then slide it under and still have the same stuff. But if he turns down right here, I'm going to come over the head, lock my hands right here. I want to get this one as high as I can, like I'm got a hitchhiker's thumb right here. I'm going to lock. If I can, a lot of times I'll knuckle lock and I'll pull his chin back towards his knee. From here I can get a bottom leg cradle, hooking this hand under through his leg, locking my hands, one elbow in the neck, one elbow in the knee, and put him up on his back here. And that's a hard pin. If I have this hooked and he turns the other way, which most people will try to belly down into you, if he turns the other way, I can catch his arm, scoop his bottom leg, catch his arm with my other hand, reach back, and we're cradling here.
And this is the entire cross-wrist series as a drill.
I 4-point breakdown, catch his wrist, outsides. I'm going to pump handle, roll through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. Tap the near side, he turns away. I scoop, bring him back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He bellies down, turns away. I roll him through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I change hands, step through Turk, tap the head, right here, look for a leg, plant it, cradle, and take.
We can also get a cradle from a sit-out.
If he's sitting out, I'm going to put my chest on his head, crush his head towards his knee, and then from here, what I want to do is I can't lock my hands right here because I won't pin him. I won't be able to take him to his back. So I want my elbow in his knee. If I lock here, I need to slide my lock so that one elbow is in his knee, one elbow is in his neck. From here, then I can slide elbow in the knee, elbow in the neck, finish just like a cross-face cradle here. So once again, he sits out, crush his head, elbow in the knee, elbow in the neck, slide, bring him back, bottom knee to the side, pin the temple.
Finally, we have our chin pin.
Right here, I can put one hand on the chin, my other chin goes to my hand, I get out to the side, and I bring him back. Right there. So he sits out, I'm under the arms, I'm going to let one hand go to his chin, my other chin goes to my hand, I get off to the side, and I bring him back. Another place this works really well is if I come into a deep waist, like our bull rider drill, deep waist and our hook right here. If he sits out from this position and I don't crab ride him, a lot of times I can just use his momentum from his sit out and pull him straight to his back. I just keep my hook right in there. So right here, a little bit quicker. I'm here off the whistle. I fly right in here, but I'm not going to crab, I'm not going to hop on his back. So he sits out, and I use that momentum to pull him straight to his back from my hook. I catch his chin and chin pin